exploring 3 different moves that would put the Raptors in playoff contention as a superteam. As the Toronto Raptors find themselves at an 11-16 record, currently holding the 12th spot in the Eastern Conference, the prevailing sentiment suggests the onset of a comprehensive reconstruction phase. However, amid the challenging season, there lies a glimmer of optimism. The potential for a triumphant resurgence emerges through the prospect of 3 blockbuster moves that could not only redefine the team's trajectory but also catapult them back into the realm of serious contenders. Donovan Mitchell, boasting a stat line of 27.7 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, has been nothing short of transformative for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A prolific scorer with the ability to create for himself and his teammates, Mitchell's dynamic offensive skill set would immediately elevate the Raptors' backcourt. His impressive scoring output, combined with well-rounded playmaking ability, would address the Raptors' need for a primary shot creator, particularly in clutch moments. Mitchell's presence could potentially fill the void left by Kawhi Leonard's departure, offering Toronto a go-to scorer capable of thriving in high-pressure situations. Og Anunoby's season of 14.7 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 2.5 assists provides the Cavaliers with a versatile forward boasting significant defensive prowess and a steadily improving offensive game. His ability to guard multiple positions would bolster Cleveland's defense, providing a valuable asset as they continue to build for the future. His offensive contributions, though not matching Mitchell's scoring output, could evolve further under the Cavaliers' developmental program. Gary Trent Jr., with a stat line of 10.8 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.6 assists, adds a promising shooting guard to the Cavaliers' roster. With a knack for perimeter shooting and defensive tenacity, Trent Jr. could contribute as a scoring option and perimeter defender, complementing the team's existing core. His youth and potential for growth align with the Cavaliers' strategy of building a competitive team over the long term. To sweeten the deal for the Cavaliers, the trade includes 2025 and 2026 first-round draft picks. These assets provide additional opportunities to secure young talent or make strategic moves in future drafts. Given the unpredictability of draft outcomes, these picks enhance Cleveland's ability to shape its roster according to evolving needs and potential opportunities. The Raptors, historically known for their emphasis on defense and team-oriented basketball, would experience a paradigm shift with Mitchell's arrival. While Toronto has excelled in a collective offensive approach, Mitchell's individual shot creation could inject a new dimension into their game. His scoring prowess would alleviate some of the offensive burden on other key players, providing a consistent go-to option in crucial moments. While the Raptors would unquestionably benefit from adding Donovan Mitchell to their roster, the Cavaliers would receive a package of assets that align with their long-term vision, combining proven contributors with valuable draft capital. Draymond Green, a seasoned veteran renowned for his defensive prowess and playmaking abilities, brings a unique skill set to the Raptors. With a stat line of 9.7 points, 5.8 assists, and 5.5 rebounds, Green's influence extends beyond traditional box score metrics. His defensive acumen, basketball IQ, and leadership could reshape the Raptors' identity. Green's ability to facilitate offense from the forward position would complement Toronto's guard-heavy system and provide a reliable defensive anchor. Gary Payton II, with a stat line of 5.9 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 1.2 steals, adds depth to the Raptors' backcourt. Known for his defensive tenacity, Payton II could be a valuable asset in bolstering Toronto's defensive schemes. Additionally, his ability to contribute on the offensive end, though modest, aligns with the Raptors' emphasis on a well-rounded team game. Moses Moody, a young prospect with a stat line of 8.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 1.0 assists, represents a piece for the future. His inclusion in the trade signifies Toronto's commitment to player development. Moody's potential growth under the Raptors system could contribute to their long-term vision, especially considering the uncertain future of Green and other seasoned players. The motivation behind this trade stems from Draymond Green's tumultuous season, marked by 3 ejections and an indefinite suspension by the NBA. A change of scenery to Toronto provides Green with an opportunity for a fresh start while allowing the Raptors to capitalize on his unique skill set. For the Golden State Warriors, acquiring Pascal Siakam offers a compelling addition to their roster. Siakam's stat line of 21.0 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 4.9 assists showcases his scoring versatility and playmaking abilities. Joining forces with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, Siakam could form a potent trio, injecting further offensive firepower into the Warriors' lineup. His ability to stretch the floor, defend multiple positions, and contribute as a secondary playmaker aligns with the Warriors' style of play. Moreover, Siakam's potential to renew his contract in the upcoming offseason would solidify the Warriors' commitment to a competitive window. Adding an all-star caliber player like Siakam could propel the Warriors back into championship contention, providing a significant boost to their aspirations. Miles Turner, currently averaging 16.7 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 2.0 blocks per game, brings an immediate defensive anchor to Toronto's lineup. Turner's shot-blocking prowess and ability to alter shots in the paint would elevate the Raptors' interior defense significantly. Additionally, his scoring ability adds a dynamic dimension, providing an offensive threat from the center position. Turner's partnership with Draymond Green in the frontcourt creates a formidable defensive tandem, while his experience in the pick-and-roll adds versatility to Toronto's offensive schemes with Donovan Mitchell. The synergy between Turner and Mitchell, reminiscent of Donovan's previous collaboration with Rudy Gobert in Utah, presents an exciting prospect for the Raptors. Turner's proficiency as a rollman in pick-and-roll situations aligns seamlessly with Mitchell's scoring ability, potentially unlocking a potent offensive combination for Toronto. In parting with Miles Turner, the Indiana Pacers acquire Jakob Poeltl, a reliable center with a stat line of 10.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Poeltl's contributions on both ends of the floor, particularly in rebounding and playmaking, offer the Pacers a versatile big man to anchor their front court. Precious Achiuwa, with a stat line of 8.5 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 2.0 assists, provides another young asset with promising potential for development. The inclusion of future first-round picks further enhances the Pacers' ability to shape their roster for sustained success. In the broader context, this trade showcases the Pacers' strategic decision to prioritize long-term development and capitalize on Miles Turner's current high-impact season. The Raptors, on the other hand, solidify their front court, creating a defensive juggernaut with the trio of Turner, Green, and Barnes, while also enhancing their offensive repertoire with the addition of Donovan Mitchell. The Raptors' front office demonstrates a commitment to balance, leveraging experienced players alongside emerging talents to establish a competitive roster capable of contending in the Eastern Conference. The suggested starting lineup for the Toronto Raptors, featuring Dennis Schroeder, Donovan Mitchell, Scotty Barnes, Draymond Green, and Miles Turner, brings a compelling mix of skills and experience. Dennis Schroeder's playmaking ability and penetration skills offer dynamic floor leadership, while Donovan Mitchell's scoring proficiency and versatility create a potent offensive threat in the backcourt. Scotty Barnes, occupying the small forward position, provides defensive acumen and versatility, adding a valuable two-way dimension to the lineup. Draymond Green, as the power forward, injects leadership, defensive tenacity, and championship experience. His playmaking ability from the forward position adds a new layer to Toronto's offense. Miles Turner, holding the center position, contributes shot-blocking prowess and scoring capability. His proficiency in pick-and-roll situations and mid-range shooting complements the offensive spacing. Defensively, Turner's rim protection enhances the team's overall defensive identity. The team dynamics emphasize defensive versatility, with multiple players capable of switching on screens and protecting the rim. Draymond Green's vocal leadership and defensive IQ further enhance the team's cohesiveness on the defensive end. Offensively, the lineup benefits from a mix of playmaking, scoring, and spacing, with the Schroeder-Mitchell duo providing dynamic scoring and Green and Turner's pick-and-roll capabilities adding complexity. However, adjusting to a new lineup presents challenges, particularly in terms of on-court chemistry and understanding teammates' tendencies. The success of this lineup would hinge on how quickly the players can establish cohesion and adapt to each other's playing styles. In conclusion, this proposed starting lineup for the Toronto Raptors blends proven talent with emerging stars. The combination of scoring, playmaking, and defensive prowess creates a well-rounded team that, if able to quickly establish chemistry, could make a significant impact in the Eastern Conference playoff race. The Raptors' front office strategically crafted a lineup aiming to position the team for playoff contention. In reshaping their roster through strategic trades, the Toronto Raptors have engineered a formidable lineup designed for playoff contention. The acquisitions of Donovan Mitchell, Draymond Green, and Miles Turner, coupled with the existing talent of Scottie Barnes and Dennis Schroeder, create a dynamic roster that blends offensive firepower with defensive tenacity. The addition of Donovan Mitchell addresses the need for a primary scoring threat, providing the Raptors with a go-to player in crucial moments. Paired with the playmaking abilities of Dennis Schroeder, this backcourt duo introduces a dynamic offensive dimension. The inclusion of defensive stalwart Draymond Green adds leadership, championship experience, and a unique playmaking ability from the forward position. Miles Turner's arrival reinforces the paint, bolstering the Raptors' interior defense and offering offensive versatility. The potential synergy between Turner and Donovan Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations harkens back to successful partnerships seen in other NBA teams. This revamped lineup not only addresses specific positional needs but also underscores the Raptors' commitment to both immediate contention and long-term development. The inclusion of young talents like Moses Moody and Scottie Barnes, along with future draft picks, reflects a strategic approach to building a sustainable contender. The success of this recalibrated Raptors roster ultimately hinges on how quickly the players can establish on-court chemistry and adapt to their new roles. Navigating the competitive landscape of the Eastern Conference requires a seamless integration of talents, defensive cohesion, and strategic depth. In conclusion, the Toronto Raptors, through a series of strategic trades, have positioned themselves as a formidable force in the Eastern Conference in this scenario. The amalgamation of star power, defensive prowess, and a commitment to player development suggests that this reimagined roster has the potential not only for playoff contention but also for a deep postseason run and a legitimate pursuit of an NBA championship.